Thank you very much indeed for having me.
And of course, maybe also the right time to once again say no to xenophobia. Regardless of what part of the continent it's coming from, we should all, find ways to be more open to welcoming each other and loving each other. All right, let's move away from South Africa and Ghana. Now let's go to Kenya, where its President Uhuru Kenyatta says he will gladly hand over power to President-elect William Ruto, but insists that his preferred successor, Raila Odinga, would have been a better option to lead the country.
Kenyatta says he will hand over power smiling because it is his constitutional duty, but his leadership is Baba, referring to Raila Odinga. Ruto will be sworn in on Tuesday after the Supreme Court upheld his victory following a challenge by Raila Odinga.
The two leaders have been meeting with their party coalitions ahead of the official opening of Parliament on Thursday, which just showed you a few clips not a lot earlier on the show. Both sides are strategizing how to win the position of Speaker in the two houses of Parliament. Neither grouping won a clear majority in Parliament.
This drama that's been going on in Kenya is quite interesting one there. Now we're seeing that Uhuru Kenyatta has come out to clearly, of course, he's broken the silence. He did give a speech which we talked about yesterday where he urged the people of Kenya to be vigilant, to pay attention, to keep the government accountable, to, that's the speech there. And one thing he did not do all through the speech was to outrightly congratulate William Ruto, a conversation that has sparked reactions across the country, across the continent, and even across the world.
Yeah.
And Ruto has been asked about his reaction to this. He had an interview with an international media station, and Ruto then said that he will put a call. He said that he would put a call across, but he declared officially that he's not being congratulated, but he's stretched out an olive branch to everyone, hoping that they can work together to better Kenya.
Yeah,
but some people have asked, him coming out right to say that he would hand over but not smiling. Is it not showing a lack of sportsmanship?
Well, I mean, it's the handshake, is something that is expected, just to show good sportsmanship, and all of that. But not everyone really. It's not a must that it is done. And not everybody really is able to hide their disgust for one thing or the other. So Uhuru Kenyatta, of course, obviously still not very excited with the fact that Raila Odinga didn't, get to win.
Yes.
And of course, maybe this is his way of expressing it, somehow, some way.
But one thing, also tells exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Please.
I mean, I was just going to say, it really also tells, places a report card on his own government, and how happy Kenyans are with the way that he also ran Kenya in the time that he was president. So he shouldn't blame anyone, but himself for Raila Odinga's, for William Ruto's victory when he supported Raila Odinga. I also got to see the interview you spoke about with international media, where I got to see the clips where he was being asked, William Ruto was being asked about changing the laws to allow for more LGBT, freedom in Kenya, and he repeatedly told Ms. Amampor that wasn't
the priority.
Yeah,
they shouldn't make a mountain out of a molehill.
And that at this point, that's not the thing that Kenyans are talking about. They're looking out for other things with the economy and with security and whatnot. There's so much more going on, and not sexual preferences and all of that.
And when the time comes, the people of Kenya will decide if they get to that point.
I like the way he put it.
Yeah, I mean, we wish him all the best. He'll be sworn in on Tuesday by 2 p.m. He should have been officially sworn in as president in Kenya. We'll be bringing updates on that. President Uhuru Kenyatta has gazetted the first sittings of both the National Assembly and Senate for today. This will precede the swearing-in of 349 members of parliament, which include 47 woman county representatives and 12 nominated MPs, according to Article 126, subsection 2 of Kenya's constitution. Whenever a new house is elected, the president, by notice in the Gazette, shall appoint the place and date for the first sitting of the new house, which shall not be more than 30 days after the election. So what you are seeing on your screen are live footage from Kenya's National Assembly.
During the first sitting of the House, the clerk of the National Assembly shall administer the oath of affirmation of office to members elect present in accordance with Article 74 of the Constitution and Standing Orders 3 of the National Assembly Standing Orders. And this will be followed by the election of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly at the same sitting. With the battle to consolidate numbers still ongoing, Bungoma Senator and former Senate Minority Leader Moses Wetangula from, of course, the Kenya Kwanza Party and former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka have also emerged as likely contenders for the House speakership.
And this is also as important, whilst we're talking about who is the president, this is also a very, very important part because the parliament is a large, they largely would determine how the government and the country is run.
Yeah.
You can't, as a president, effect the change that you want to effect by
without
yourself.
a supportive parliament.
Exactly. We have, that's why there
Assembly.
is checks and balances. It's like our National Assembly here. You can't, you have your own powers. That's why we have the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. There's separation of powers for checks and balances. But we certainly will be bringing more updates in this regard.